Hi guys, Casper MMA here, and today we are back on the channel to give my predictions, thoughts and breakdown to UFC Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov. Now overall, this card wasn't too bad. It kind of was a bit of a letdown, like there's quite a few boring fights, especially on the prelims, but a few decent fights sprinkled in there as well, so I'm going to get into it today. So, we kicked off the card with Cedric Dumas versus Denis Tululin, and pretty boring fight, to be honest. Dumas won by decision. That was my pick. We got it right. Let's go. But he didn't look too great. Denis Tululin didn't look great either. I mean, I think it was 29-28. Dumas won the first two, and then Tululin won the last one. There's a lot of grappling in that fight. I didn't expect it. Thought they would just be standing on the feet. And yeah, Dumas won the first two, and then kind of looked a bit tired in the last one. But yeah, pretty boring fight. Not much to say on that one. So, moving up the card, we go to Jai Herbert versus Rolando Bedoya, and a decent little win for Jai Herbert. That I picked him as well, so we went 2 for 2 on the first two picks of the card, and Herbert just looked pretty good in this fight. I can't remember if he won 30-27 or 29-28 decision, but yeah, he looked a lot crisper and like a lot like sharper on the feet. You could tell he was like a lot better boxer, but Bedoya started to make it a bit scrappy and stuff, and was still landing a lot, even though it didn't look like it. He's like matching him on strikes and stuff. But yeah, Jai Herbert kind of won pretty comfortably. Just looked the better striker out there, and yeah, he looked pretty decent in that fight. So moving up the card too, the first loss of my picks was Victoria Dudakova versus Sam Hughes. Now, it was a split decision this, but it shouldn't have been. It was 29-28 Hughes. Dudakova, I expected better from someone who's 8-0. She just looked terrible. I don't know what. She won like the first round, then Sam Hughes won the next two. One judge gave it 30-27 to Dudakova, which is absolutely mental. That's like a pre-written scorecard, that, because no way anyone can score that 30-27, which is crazy. The other two just got it 29-28. But yeah, Sam Hughes somehow won. I mean, Sam Hughes isn't even good, so no idea how she's done that. But she just looked a lot better on the feet, and she was just like. Yeah, Dudakova, when she got it down on the floor, she was better, but on the feet, Sam Hughes was 10 times better. So that's basically the story of the fight. So, moving up the card. Man. Sorry, got a cough. We had Graham Kutulidze versus Jordan Vucenic. And this was my... basically, the story of this card was every underdog I picked didn't win, basically. I think only like one underdog won on the entire card, and that was Sam Hughes. So it wasn't a great night for my picks, to be honest. But Kutulidze got this one done by decision. It wasn't comfortable, to be honest. Vucenic knocked him down in the first, and that secured him that round. He looked really, really good, Vucenic, in the first round, and then second round, Kutulidze came back a bit. Looked a bit better than him, and for some reason after the second round, Vucenic's corner told him he was 2 rounds up, which was absolutely terrible corner advice, because in the third round he thought he was 2 rounds up and just like stepped off the gas, kind of set back in Kutulidze's guard and stuff. He was just like, he had the back, and he was just happy to be there. But yeah, he lost 29-28. It was definitely 29-28. I don't know what his corner were on about, but yeah, it was a decent debut. Hard fight for him with Graham. And he should definitely stick around in the UFC. He looks pretty good. So, we move up the card too. Shamil Gaziev and Don'Tale Mayes. Now, I picked Don'Tale Mayes. Man. Sorry, I picked Don'Tale Mayes. I bet I had more high hopes than him to outgas Shamil Gaziev, and he just didn't. Like, if you watch the Rosenstrike versus Gaziev fight, you know it's not hard to outgas Gaziev. You just have to, like, make it out the first, like, round or two. But Don'Tale Mayes got up after the first round, and he looked defeated. He could not be arsed anymore. So, fair play to Shamil Gaziev. He looked a lot better this fight. I would not have picked him by decision if I had the choice. But yeah, another underdog pick. Failed for me. I had too much trust in Don'Tale Mayes to win this. But yeah, Shamil Gaziev just kind of got him down, and he could not get back up. That was basically the story of the fight. So, moving up the card, we had Keui Fernandez versus Mohamed Yahya. I remember them pronouncing it differently on the broadcast, but I completely forgot how they did it now. But yeah, this was a really dominant win for Fernandez. Like, first round knockout. He literally, all he did was chew up the like lead leg, the left leg of Yaya, and it was kind of nasty. Like you see his leg, it had so many like indents and whatever, like stuff coming off it, and it was like, oh, it's horrible to look at, but very, very good performance by Fernandez. He just basically chewed up the leg, and when he couldn't take it no more, hit like a left right, bam, on the floor, ground and pound, KO, first round. Unlucky for Yaya, that's his second loss, I think, in a row, and another loss in the UAE, his hometown. So unlucky for him, but Fernandez looked pretty good, I've got to say. So moving up the card, I picked Fernandez as well, I've got to say. So back on the win sheet, let's go. And then we had Azamat Murzakanov versus Alonzo Menifield. Pretty easy pick here. I picked Murzakanov to win. He got it done by KO in round 2, and he looked really good. First round was kind of close, but Murzakanov outstruck him. Definitely landed the better shots, and he's looking decent. Then round 2, more the same. He started actually like clipping Menifield, and then just put him down as well. I think he kind of hit him, glanced at his shot, he flew backwards, and then followed him with ground and pound, which was where it's a pretty nasty right hand on the floor, and the ref just stopped the fight. And it was pretty good performance by Murzakanov. He's now 14-0. I don't know what ranking he's in. What's it called? Light heavyweight, but he looks pretty good, to be fair. So he's definitely moving up the rankings. Give him someone like fucking Anthony Smith or something. I don't know if he's still in the rankings, but yeah, he looks decent now. So moving up the card too. Another really good fight here. Joel Alvarez versus Elvis Brenner. Now, I picked Alvarez, and he looked absolutely amazing. He dominated this fight really. He was good on the ground. Well, I thought he would have been dominating on the ground, to be honest, but he stood there and traded with Brenner on the feet and just outstruck him. He's really tall for the weight class. What is it? Lightweight or something? I'm not really sure, but he was really, really tall, and Brenner just could not get inside and stuff. So Alvarez was just staying at distance, kicking, punching. He looked really sharp out there, and Brenner just couldn't answer it. I think it was round 3. Yeah, he got the knockout eventually, and he was holding him, just kneeing him so many times. And then he eventually just felt. I was thinking, damn, Brenner is tough, but eventually couldn't take the knees no more. Fell on the floor and ground and pound for the win. So very nice win for Joel Alvarez. I think he got performance of the night. So did Murzakanov. So 2 decent wins for them too. And moving up the card too, Mackenzie Dern versus Lupita Godinez. Now, I picked Godinez again, another underdog, and it lost. I was trying to spice it up a bit on this card, but I didn't even mean to pick the underdogs. I just thought they had a chance to win. But yeah, Mackenzie Dern won this pretty comfortably, 29-28. Finished rounds 1 and 3. She won. She's kind of just looked better on the feet, to be honest. Godinez wasn't really doing much boxing wise, and she was much better on the ground. And yeah, Dern looked all right. It was a pretty close fight, to be fair, but yeah, Mackenzie Dern definitely won by decision. She got all 3 judges for once. Thought it was going to be split again because it's a women's fight. You never know. But yeah, Dern got the job done. Not much to say. Another loss for the picks for me, but it's a women's fight. It doesn't really count in my eyes. So moving up the card we're on the main card now. Very sad loss on the card. Michael Chiesa versus Tony Ferguson. I picked Chiesa, of course I did. Why wouldn't I? But I had a little bit of hope, just hoping Tony Ferguson would get the job done. But it was even worse than ever. He lost in a minute. No, I think it's 2 minutes into round 1. Rear naked choke, gave it the back instantly, and yeah, Chiesa won by submission. And of course, Tony Ferguson, Chiesa had 30 seconds on the mic and gave it to Tony, who baited him into thinking he was going to retire when he actually just threw one glove in the cage and decided to half retire, which is a very Tony Ferguson thing to do. I've never ever seen someone half retire before, but yeah, hopefully he does retire, because I don't want to see him fight ever again. He had now broke the record for most losses in a row in the UFC, so fair play to him. He's still out here breaking records. So moving up the card too, good fight here. Davison Figueiredo versus Marlon Vera. Now, Davison Figueiredo, big problem at bantamweight, looked very good. First person to knock down Chito Vera. I think it was the 3rd round maybe. He hit 3rd or 2nd round, hit him with a punch and knocked him down, which was kind of crazy. And just how good is his power. What's his face? Sean O'Malley couldn't knock Cheetah down. He even ate that knee from Sean O'Malley, but Davison Figueiredo can, the former flyweight, is it? Yeah. So that's crazy. But yeah, he won rounds 1 and 3, I think, unanimously, and I think Cheetah might win the second round. Can't remember, but yeah, it was kind of not much happened in the fight really, apart from that like knockdown. But it was just a pretty decent performance by Figueiredo, to be fair. Definitely up there with a shot at the title. Probably has to fight someone else, seeing as Umar's getting the next one. So we'll see who he gets next. But yeah, he's definitely coming for that title soon. So moving up the card too, Nurmagomedov versus Mikhail Oleszejczuk. Now a good win for Magomedov there. I think it's just like unanimous. I think he won all 3. Maybe lost the second round. I can't really remember, but it was yeah, decent performance. Just kind of like outstruck him. Mikhail Oleszejczuk didn't look very good at all really. Couldn't really find much on the feet. Magomedov was just like kicking and punching him from range and stuff. Just looked a bit of a better fighter, to be honest. I think this got fight of the night. Don't remember much of it, to be honest. I was kind of like getting towards the end of the night and stuff, and I was like a bit losing focus of the fight. But yeah, don't remember it being fight of the night. But to be fair, there wasn't many fights that could have got it really, to be fair. So fair enough. But yeah, Magomedov, another decent win, 14-0 now. He's probably he's in the rankings yet. We'll be getting a ranking soon, guarantee it, because his next fight should be in the top 15. So let's make that. So moving up to the last fight of the night, Nurmagomedov versus Corey Sandhagen, and a win for Umar. I picked Corey. Oh man, but I was disappointed in him, to be honest. Like, he won the first round pretty convincingly, and then after that, he didn't win a single round. I don't think Umar just dominated him really. Like, Corey showed his takedown defense was like really good, like much improved since like some of his other fights against like Aljamain and stuff. But like this fight, Umar could not take him down and control him one bit, apart from like maybe the last round or something. I can't really remember. But yeah, just he looked good in the first round, outstruck him and stuff. Second round, Umar landed, like, tried a few more takedowns, looked a little bit better, and won that round. Then after like the third round and stuff, Corey just stopped throwing on the feet. I don't know if he was scared he was going to get taken down or something, but like the output from Corey just stopped completely, and it was so disappointing to see, because he had the chance to win that fight. I thought he was looking better on the feet and stuff, but he just stopped throwing stuff, and it was kind of disappointing to see. Umar just carried on doing what he was doing. The threat of the takedown was enough for him to just outland Corey. So yeah, decent performance by him. He's going to get the next title shot. I can't see him beating Sean, to be honest. I think Sean beats Merab, and I think he beats Umar, to be honest. I think Sean's just too good for them. So that was last night's fight card. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.